Okay, this feels a little weird, but hi guys, welcome to our live, um, our first ever YouTube live. I'm going to be doing my makeup and chatting with you here, but I haven't yet done my sunscreen, and I'm noticing something that I don't want appear in the background over there. So let me just fix that, and I'll be back. So I'm just going to put this down here, and then I'll take this too, keep it here, and then here, my makeup box here on the stool right in front of me. I should have done all this before I went live, but hey, you're never too ready for these things or over prepared. So I'm sitting right in front of a window, and there's a road right in front of me, so we're going to be hearing a lot of noise, but I hope that we can hear through it all. Wait, I don't want to mute that. So yeah, so I haven't done my skincare routine yet. It's weird, I'm the only person here, but yeah, let's keep going. I haven't done my skincare routine yet. Um, so I'm just going to do that. I have a video where I showed you guys what I do for skincare. So I just cleansed in the shower. I just got out of a shower actually. So I just cleansed in the shower, and now I'm using my toner. It's this toner from Simple. I wonder if you can see it. But yeah, that's what it is. And I'm just going to use it to, on a cotton pad to like wipe my face ish. Can I zoom in? Yeah, that's better. Let me see. So I said I was going to tell you guys all about my makeup journey, right? Like when I started doing makeup, it was way after uni. I was preparing to go into service. And if you don't understand that, it's just a mandatory 1 year where Nigerian graduates or graduates from Nigerian tertiary institutions go to do, serve their motherland in various capacities. So I I was awaiting service. So for the 1 year or so that I was at home, I was, learning how to do my own makeup. And that was how it started. Prior to that time, throughout my stay in uni, I wasn't wearing any makeup. So I'm just applying sunscreen now. I wasn't wearing any makeup throughout my stay in uni. I would just go barefaced, like just moisturize my face, and that would be it. No lip gloss, nothing. And I was okay. I didn't feel any pressure, to appear with makeup or anything like that. But then suddenly I finished school and I just thought, to be a nice thing to do, especially as I was growing up. So I started and I fell hopelessly in love with makeup. Like I fell so much in love. I would dedicate so much time and effort and resources too. Because I wasn't really earning much, but I'll like, you know, dedicate a certain portion of my allowance to buying makeup products. You know that makeup products are pretty expensive anyway. So that was how I started wearing makeup. I first of all learned how to do my own makeup, watching YouTube videos, watching Christiana's Closet. I loved her brow tutorials. Watching Dima Ume, watching Layefa's Beauty, and you know, a few others. But that was how I learned to do my own makeup. And this thing I speak of happened in like 2015. But fast forward to 2018 when I was getting married. I actually did my own bridal makeup. I think I might have to like put this hair up so that it's like stops getting in the way because I'm about to start doing my makeup proper. I'm feeling this hair, by the way. I love it so much. It's been 1 week already, yet it doesn't look any worse than it was when I first did it. Or does it? I don't know. But yeah, I'm done with my sunscreen. I'm done with my skincare basically. So I want to start. I'm applying my makeup. So I was saying that I did my own bridal makeup in 2018. And I don't even know what I was thinking. I don't know who gave me the guts, but I'm just a hands-on person. I like to do my own stuff myself, get things done, So I think I need a little zoom. Yeah, get things done by myself. So yeah, I think that was what spurred that. I was just confident that I could do it myself, and so I did my own bridal makeup, and it was perfect. Like everyone who saw it said I looked good. I have pictures to prove, but yeah, hey. So I'm starting off with my primer. You know, that's the first step in makeup application. You want to apply a primer because it serves as a base for the rest of your makeup. As a matter of fact, I let me just say that makeup is art. Makeup is like painting art, painting on a canvas where your face is the canvas. That's exactly what makeup is. It is not, I know that it is vanity. If you Some people like to see it that way. I don't really like, I go 99% of the time without makeup. And with that, I'm just leaving that 1% out safe to give you the benefit of the doubt. But 99% of the time I'm not wearing makeup, so I don't really think that my entire confidence or whatever depends on if I'm wearing makeup or not. But I love to wear makeup sometimes, like the colors, they just do something beautiful to your face, you know it takes this beautiful face to a colorful one. I don't know, like another version of it, and it's just beautiful to see. So I like more people. I really hope that more people will start to see makeup as, you know, as art more than anything else, because that's exactly what it is. We use makeup brushes. Artists use makeup brushes. We use colors, palettes. They use all these things as well. So why does this one have to be vanity? I don't know. But yeah, as I was saying, I fell in love with makeup application. Yeah, I've smoothed out my primer, which is mostly actually supposed to be concentrated in your T zone, where you tend to sweat the most if you have oily combination skin like I do, and then you can just smooth the rest onto you know, the rest of your face. And that was what I did. So after I got married, I continued my job for a bit, and then my makeup box is right here. If I didn't mention, that's why I keep looking down. But I continued my makeup, my job for a bit, and then I decided to go into makeup artistry because I loved it that much. I loved it so much. So I did, but then that meant that I had to like attend makeup classes, professional makeup classes, because I'm just the kind of person that likes to give my best. So this is concealer. After primer, technically what you should use is foundation, but I'm using less and less foundation these days. So I just go straight to concealer. And oh my god, I just realized that I'm not even using a mirror for this video. I wonder how my makeup is going to come out looking. But yeah, let's trust the process. So I just apply concealer underneath my eyes. See how I'm not dragging it too far. And the concealer has to be like a shade or two lighter than your actual skin tone. So see? So and then I applied it also, you know, um, in between my brows, my forehead, in the middle of my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow. I think that's what this is called. And then my chin, also. Now, I'm just going to use a beauty blender to blend this out. And to do that, I'm going to have to soak it in water first and squeeze out the remaining water. So you're not going to be using a dry beauty blender. So it's like puffs up and increases in size when you do that, but you have to squeeze everything out. See? Squeeze all the water out so that it's just damp. I'm never really satisfied with that. Uh, Hi. Hi, Kim or Canary King. Hi. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining me. So, I'm trying to show you how I do my own makeup while also explaining or chatting about how I fell in love with makeup artistry. I'm streaming from Nigeria. Yeah. So now I'm just going to blend this out and I'll look upwards so that I don't have concealer creasing anywhere. See how I'm not like dragging this too far. Where do I stay in Nigeria? I stay in the capital territory. Hi, how's New York today? What time is it in New York? Yes, Abuja. Abuja is like town. How do I say that? I'm not really like in the heart of Abuja. That's why I just like to say the capital territory. Hmm. It's 11:12 a.m. here. So you must just be waking from sleep then. Did you just get up from sleep? Canary King. Okay, you're an early riser then. Well, do you have plans for today? Alright, I think I'm done blending this out. So you want to make sure that you blend this really nicely. Okay, that's right. I think I like to think that I'm an early riser too, but that really depends on my mood. So thank you for your honesty. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. When do you report at work? Okay. I guess you still have a bit of time then, but I hope you don't run late. Okay. 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 I'm going to finish this session in less than an hour. So I hope I'm not keeping anyone away from what they're actually supposed to be doing. Oh, you'll be fine. That's nice. It's good to know. So this is a darker concealer shade, and I just like to use this on the sides of my nose. Nothing overboard. I'm pained that this camera is not like sharp enough, but I hope you can actually see what I'm doing. Then I apply this like should I say the perimeter of my forehead? How do I say that? Then on my cheekbones, like so. See? No, I'm not in school. I'm not in school. I'm at home. I actually have a family. My kids are in school. So I'm at home. Yeah. Not necessarily completed my education because I think that learning never really ends, but I have one degree. I do. How how old would you say I am if you had to put a number to it? I studied biochemistry. So I have a BSc in biochemistry. 23. Well, I think you switched the figures. You switched the figures. No, not late 20s. You inverted 23. No. Yes. Yes. I turned 32 on the 5th of May. So, yeah, 32 years old. Okay. So, I'm excited about how this is all coming together, considering that I'm not using a mirror. My face is like getting really defined. Remember that I didn't use a foundation or anything like that. So I just have concealer here, 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 and then a darker shade. So you can see the structure my face is taking. Like the areas the light will naturally hit my face appear lighter. And then I have like darker shades around the perimeter of my face, and it's just so beautiful. I mean, makeup is magic. It's beautiful. It's art. And I'm so passionate about this. I wish that everyone actually really saw it for what it is. Okay. But I thought you just woke up. You're going to take a nap. I thought you had paperwork to do before reporting to work at 9. Isn't that what you said? So now that I'm done blending my foundation, I'm going to be using a loose powder to like highlight. Oh no, not highlight. Power nap. All right. Okay. I hope you do get up in time for, you know, to do your paperwork and to get to work by 9. But have a nice day and thank you for joining me, Canary King. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty active on YouTube. It's like my full-time job, apart from being a mom at the moment. So thank you. And don't be a stranger. I'll expect to see more of you on my channel also. I love to interact with my subscribers anyway. All right, so I'm just trying to set the areas where I applied concealer. And this powder is also lighter than my actual skin tone. So see, this looks scary, doesn't it? But you need to trust the process. Trust the process. So I'm done with that. And now I'm going to go on and set the areas where I applied the darker shade of my concealer. So I'm going to be using this um, powder palette that I've had in a while. And I'm going to be using this shade because this one is just a little too dark for me. And I'll use it to set the areas where I apply the darker shade of my concealer. So that's my forehead, my cheekbones. No, no. I'm just going to apply this. Should I say my chin? This is what's called. What's this? My jawline. Yeah, jawline. I forgot to do a reverse contour, but I should do a reverse contour here so that it's like defines my contour there. So I'm just going to go back with this loose powder. Let me see if I would not need to take more. Yeah, I don't need to. Look. So that just defines this. And then do the same thing here. See? And I like to just do this. And I don't know at what point I fell in love with baking my entire face, but I wasn't really a fan of this. I would wipe this off immediately. But I'm going to leave this to bake while I do my eye look. And for that, I think I'm going to go with a subtle kind of makeup look today. I'm using this Kiss Beauty 3-in-1 pencil that serves as an eyeliner if you're into white eyeliners, an eyeshadow primer, and what else? What else? I think a pencil line. What else? A graphic liner? I'm not sure. But those are the two ways that I use it. So I'm using just an eyeshadow primer here. I'm just going to prime my eyelids. Like when you see my eyes, you think I have small eyes, right? Until you actually see my eyelids. Look at all that space. It's a lot of space. But yeah, where did I stop in my story? So I went and I paid for a makeup class, professional makeup class, and that was in 2019. And then I started makeup artistry. Starting a new business, especially when you are in a new place, like some a place where you didn't exactly grow up, where you hardly know anyone. And I am an introvert. I keep to myself a lot. So that was pretty challenging for me. I had to rely on referrals and the few clients that I could get. But it was, even though I had like very little income around that time, I actually took all the money that I got paid from my job and put into the business, but I didn't make anything much out of it. And even though I got very little out of it, it was still one of the best time of my life. Like anytime I got to do anyone's makeup, it was always so exciting for me. Not for the money, because I mean I can do makeup for free, but it's a business and it has to survive. Businesses cannot grow on charity. So I had to get money from it, but I can very well do anyone's makeup for free. I love doing makeup that much. Like I don't know how else to say it, but let's do my eyeshadow. So I'm going to be using this eyeshadow palette. You can tell that this was from my professional makeup days because it's a big palette. So this eyeshadow brush I'm going to be using to apply my crease color. See, makeup is so much easier these days. It's a lot easier these days. Like when I started makeup, it was so difficult to get access to these tools, and products. But now, look, they're everywhere. This information is everywhere. Like, you don't have to figure it out on your own. So I'm using this brush with this brown um, eyeshadow shade or color in my crease area. See? Look, I see people wearing tacky eyeshadow, and I'm like, your eyeshadow really doesn't have to be tacky. It's literally so simple. You don't even have to do anything so complicated. So I'm just going to be doing the like very basic eyeshadow look in this, I mean, right here. So see how this brush is actually like tapered. It's a tapered blending brush. So you can see that it's sort of pointed so that it fits into your crease area and not necessarily goes into your brow. Can you see the difference? Yeah. So I'm just going to repeat that for this place. Um, Make sure that it looks good enough. I hope I'm not running out of time because it looks like I'm taking my time. But yeah. Okay. So now I'm done with that. What eyeshadow color am I going to use? I think I should use this one. I think this one will look good. So you can very well use your finger, your index finger, if you don't have a brush. But I do have a brush. Where did I keep it? I do have a brush. The label on this brush is washed off, but this is what it looks like. It's not necessarily a flat brush. It's like flat at the same time. It's like a blending brush. So this is what I'm going to use to apply the eyeshadow so that as I place it on my eyelid, it's like blending at the same time. At the same time, it's like not washing off the pigment. How am I going to explain that now? But I'm sure you understand. So I'm just going to place that. Do I really like this color now? I'm not sure. I'm not sure I really like this color. It's like my eyelids look flat. Should I lay another color over it? I don't know. Let me finish first. And then same thing to the other eye. No. And that's literally it for eyeshadow. This is a two-color eyeshadow look. And it's like it's beautiful, it's simple. Your eyeshadow doesn't have to look tacky. Just know that to use a brown shade of eyeshadow in your crease area, depending on your skin tone, the shade of brown, um your skin tone will determine the shade of brown that you're using. Hi, Solomon Danladi. The shade of brown will determine your skin tone. So your skin tone will determine the shade of brown. I'm sorry. My husband is interrupting me. So, or he's distracting me. So yeah, so so now that I've done that, um I'm trying to decide if this looks good enough. But I guess I should try applying my eyeliner first. Let me see. This is not it. It's my eyeliner. If I don't like this at the end of the day, I can still come and apply another color over it. So this is tricky. So I'm not going to be talking while I do this. But for liquid liner, oh my god, I'm not using a mirror. This doesn't look good. Like, it doesn't look bad, but it's not my style. No, that doesn't look good. Much better. See? See what eyeliner does? I mean, just look at the difference. Oh my god. So let me do this second eye. I'm literally taking breaks to blink because any mistake I make just going to ruin my makeup. Okay. All right. So I'm done lining my upper lid. Oh, this looks so beautiful already. Um, I'm going to be using a black eyeliner to smudge my lower lid, but I'll first of all dust off this makeup on my this powder on my face, this excess powder on my face. So I'm just going to go in with my skin tone. This is the one that is my actual skin shade. So I'm just going to go in with this and dust this off. Oh my god, did I set the contour on my nose? I'm not sure. I have to do that again because it's looking white. I don't think I set it. It's looking white. Okay. So I did makeup artistry professionally for 1 year. And after that 1 year, I mean, I got pregnant during that time. So after I had my kids, I couldn't go back because my brand was literally just building, just growing. Hmm. My brand was literally just growing when I had to take a break. So yeah, I never went back to it. Haven't gone back up till today. But I miss it. Will I ever go back to makeup artistry? Maybe. Maybe. Because I love it. I love it so much. But I'm also very passionate about hair. If you didn't already know, I did my hair myself. I'm also very passionate about hair, like kinky hair and all that. So I think I might own a salon in the future. Um, Maybe even like a unisex salon where we do hair and makeup and haircuts and different things with hair because I really just love beauty. I really just love beauty, everything beauty. So yeah, I think I just summarized how I went from not wearing any makeup, attending my own graduation dinner barefaced to being a makeup artist stroke makeup lover. Like I love makeup so much. I love it so much. So let's actually set the contour on my nose. I like to use this fluffy brush. Um so I'm going in with that same powder shade that I used before. I'm just going to do this. My brushes are fried. They've served me such a long time. That's so much better. That's so much better. That's better. Oh my god, look at my nose. So you just want to do this like lightly, um, and you don't want to extend it like down the tip of your nose. Just circle it up here. Here, here. Hmm. Can you see that? Can you see that? Hmm? All right. Now it's time for blush, and I have this blush palette that I only use a few colors from. I think this is my favorite. And for the kind of makeup look I'm going for, I think I should use this one. I'm going to use that one. See? I'm not really blush blind, anything like that. So I don't like to use too much blush. So see, you need to smile so that you apply this on the apple of your cheeks and then blend it outward. See? Ah, makeup is so beautiful. I mean, the colors that it gives to your face, it has the power to like lift your mood, take you from 0 to 100. How do you do that? Just like that. So repeat the process here. Smile, apply to the apple of your cheeks, blend outwards. See that? Okay, so next I'm going to be using a highlighter or bronzer. What do you call it? If you're a makeup person, what do you call it? Is it highlighter to you or bronzer to you? I'm looking for my highlighter. I shouldn't be. I'm live. I'm supposed to have everything here. I shouldn't be looking for anything. It's usually here. Where is it? That's my bronzer. That's strange. Very strange, but I found it. It's here. So I use this brush, and I don't like too much highlighter. I'm not trying to blind my enemies. So I'll smile again and apply this like over my blush and blend upward. See that? Whoosh! Look at that. Yeah. Look, you have to love what makeup does to your face. Just look. So beautiful. So beautiful. I'm also going to do that here. Actually, just everywhere that I applied my concealer, apart from underneath my cheekbones. Here, here. I'm going to use my finger to apply on the bridge of my nose and then right here. And then I'll use the brush to blend it all out. Can you see the definition that this has given to my face? I mean, it took my face from plain and just there to what it is now. You're interfering with my life. That audio is getting inside here. All right. Can you see that? So I'm just going to apply my powder now to bring this all together. Bring everything together. So I remember that when I was doing my makeup business, I was very active on Twitter, now X. I would, promote my brand there a lot, and I used to get met with, I was met with a lot of criticism and comments from mostly men saying that makeup was vanity, essentially. That the sentiments that people have about makeup, and I really never really thought about it like that, because why would you think that? I know that some people use makeup in that way, like to cover whatever they don't want to see, but I don't know. I don't know. It's not a healthy way to do makeup, and it's not the way that I see makeup. So now I'm just going to do my brows. makeup is basically art. I keep saying it. Makeup is art. Makeup is art. Makeup is art. It's art, like the ability to take a blank canvas and give it structure, just like what I've done with my face. Like I started from scratch and look at all the colors and layers and structure that my face has taken. Like my face, how am I going to say this? Makeup does not give you what you don't already have. It just enhances your features. So light would naturally hit my face here. Light would naturally hit my face here, and these places will appear lighter. But because my face is blank and plain, you might not necessarily notice it. So what makeup does is enhance those features. Nothing more. Nothing more. I love the way I said that. But yeah, let's go on. Let me do my brows. I hardly do much with my brows. There was a time in my makeup journey where I was like dedicated to just learning how to do my brows, because then it was like brows were the most important thing about makeup. But now, well, they're not. Why am I looking for my brow pencil? Found it. So the first step is to brush your brow hairs up. I haven't even like trimmed, carved my brows in a long time. Look how they look, but I'm going to give them some structure. So I started by brushing them up. You saw that. And now I'm just going to start mimicking my natural brow hairs. I'm just going to see. Can you see how that is getting more defined? It's all so beautiful. See that? I'm going to repeat that here. Now I'm just going to brush it upward this way, just to blend it all. Can you see that? Now I've given my brow structure without doing much. I don't like to use a concealer even to highlight anything, so I just leave it that way. See? And we're done. Or are we? Let me see. All right, done there. And now that I'm done with my brows, can you guess the final step? My lips. So that's the final step of my makeup application. And I have this lip palette that I've used over the years. I'm just going to try to create something really subtle from this. I always like to use these browns. So I'll start here and just like line the outer corners of my lips. Of course, I can't be talking while doing this. So it's already a 10. When I started this live, I had no idea what I was doing or what I was going to do. But here I am. Just because I'm putting on my makeup, I have gotten so relaxed, so comfortable. Ah, not like I wouldn't have found the confidence if I wasn't wearing makeup, but that's just what makeup does. It's the power of makeup. Like, I know I'm a beautiful woman. I know that. But wearing makeup just like helps me not to forget that even for 1 second. So if I'm going somewhere important that I know that I have to look super confident, I'm definitely putting on some makeup. It doesn't matter if it's a makeup approved place or not. Heck, what does that even mean? What does that mean? Yeah, I think I've defined the outer corners of my lips. There's this lip shade that I'm obsessed with right now, but I think I'm going to let that rest. I'm just going to go in with another one. Look, the thing about makeup, mixing colors always gives you something spectacular. So I can go in with like three, four lip shades, and the shade that to give me will be almost, is it indecipherable or undecipherable? Like you won't be able to figure it out. Even you, it will require some effort for me to, um, remember what I did. But let me stop rambling and do this. Look at that. But this is still dull, so I'm going to use lighter shades. This is the third one I'm using actually, but this still doesn't do it. The thing about applying lipsticks is I always need to go in with my finger because that just blends it in more perfectly. See that? Now, finally, I'm going to go in with this really light shade. This one. Yeah. And just apply that here. And that's the ultimate finishing. Oops, no, I wasn't supposed to go up there. I did too much. Guess I was too excited. Now I have to redo that outline. I have to redo this outline because I went and got too excited and over smacked. I should have counted the products I used for this makeup look so that I could have shown you how easy it actually is to achieve a flawless glam like this. It is actually very simple. I think I'm going to apply lip gloss. I'm a gloss girl. I'm just a gloss girl. My makeup is never really complete if I don't apply gloss. And these days I'm loving this gloss. You know, look, so pretty. Yeah, that's so much better. But there's something missing. Can you tell? My eyes look plain, don't they? So I'm just going to smudge some black eyeshadow underneath. Hi. Hi, Christiana. Oh, mommy twins. Hi. I'm just going to apply this here. Can you see the difference that's making already? Can you see? Look at all that difference. Look, just just because I smudged. Why won't I remember? I saw your DP. I saw your DP and I recognized your name. How are you twins? And now we're done. Done, done, done. Done, done, done. If my face looks ashy, it's simply because I didn't use a setting spray because I have run out. I've run out of setting spray. But that's an important step. It makes a world of difference. So we're fine. We're fine. And just like that, I've done my makeup. I think I think I did well. I did that well under 1 hour. Let me see. How do I prefer my hair? Hmm. I think I prefer to actually. Do I like it this way? Tell me, do you guys prefer my hair like this, or prefer me to hold it up like the way it was before? Because I think I prefer it like this. Maybe even up. Let's see. See, I said it before. I'm just really hands-on. I use my hands a lot. I use my hands a lot, and I just like to figure stuff out. So, and I think that was what even gave rise. Which is better, up or down? Up or down? Thank you. I don't think the makeup is hard. I don't think it's actually hard, but it does take time. Like and you know the makeup evolves. The trends are constantly changing. So what you know today might not really apply tomorrow. But the basics, once you have the basics, you have the foundation, then you're good. You can always build on that. I've been doing makeup since 2015. And the thing is practice. Okay, down. Oh, but I think I prefer it like this. No? No? Okay, like I was saying, I've been I think what actually helped me like do well, pick up with makeup is the fact that I shortly after I started learning, I went to service. So I was serving in a village. I served in a village in Cross River State. I didn't use mascara and I didn't use lashes. But the thing is, I'm always afraid of using mascara. You would think that by now, an OG like me should have mastered it, but it just sneaks up on you. I don't want it to end up smudging my makeup, but mascara makes so much difference. I'll still see if I can use it before in the next 5 minutes before this live ended. But I just wanted to tell you, mommy twins, about how I got better with doing makeup. So around the time where I started learning, I went for service in a village. And a village, who is really looking at me there? Like, who really knows how to do makeup there? So I was learning, practicing every single day, even though the only place I had to go was school. That was just a stone's throw from where I lived. I would sit down and do my makeup, dedicate like 30 minutes to 1 hour to do my makeup every single day, or at least almost every day. And by the time I was done with youth service, 1 year, I got so much better. Shea butter on your lips and you're good to go. I don't like stress. I don't wear makeup every day. Oh. I don't. I It's just Vaseline on my lips most days, and of course my skincare. But if I'm doing makeup, it has to be everything like this. So after that 1 year, I just realized that I had gotten so much better. Just as with everything else, makeup is practice. Just as with anything else in life, the more you practice, the better you get. The more you practice, the better you get. But it's no stress. You don't you haven't you ever gotten a face beat? Like, haven't you ever gotten a face beat, like maybe for your wedding or something, like a proper face beat with highlights, contour, everything, maybe even lashes? Don't you like that version of yourself that you see? I even think that makeup is therapy. Makeup is self-care, especially when you are a woman at the age that I am in. I am in my 30s, and I can see myself in my 40s wearing makeup and feeling like such, feeling on top of my game. Some of these things are just, I it's finally hard to say vanity, but at the same time it is self-care. It's vanity, no wahala. Life is vanity. Life is vanity. Everything is vanity, no wahala. Um, but yeah, I do think that makeup is important for every woman. It's also important that you make the distinction. You realize that it is not what defines you. It is not, you're a beautiful woman regardless of if you wear makeup or not. It doesn't matter if you're wearing makeup, you're still beautiful. So, like I said, 99.9% of the time, I'm without makeup. I am very comfortable showing up in my own skin without makeup. Most of the time I wear makeup is for content anyway. And it just happens that I do that every week. So that is why it looks like I wear makeup a lot, but I hardly ever wear makeup. And I'm fine with that. At the same time, I would gladly show up with makeup, no minding anyone's opinion, because of the way it makes me feel. Many times when I sit down in front of a mirror to do my makeup, just like this morning, an hour ago, I wasn't in this mood that I'm in right now. But just the process of applying colors and shades and, giving my face structure and all that to my face, I just suddenly, became chatty. And I got so excited, of course, also because I'm talking with you guys. So, I think that that's actually me rounding up. It's been almost 1 hour, 58 minutes already. Um, I didn't get the questions, the makeup questions that I was expecting to get, because I thought that you guys would be asking me, oh, what's that? What step is that? What did you use? But it's fine. Maybe we'll do this again if you want, but I'll always, always, always do makeup. The whole of last year, I didn't do makeup on my channel because I was trying to, take care of my skin. I just thought that maybe all the constant makeup I was using in 2023 was affecting my skin. So I took a long break to start skincare. But I'm at the point where I think that my skin is healthy again, or at least we're getting there. My skin has made tremendous progress. So now I can wear makeup. I wear makeup every time. And I I'm also of the school of thought that, or of the opinion that your skin, the quality of your skin, actually, oh, sorry, I think the network is sort of cooperating with me today. I hope it's not on my part. But yeah, I was saying that the quality of your skin also determines the quality of your makeup. So take care of your skin. If you take care of your skin, your makeup will appear flawless. Like, you cannot even tell that I'm not wearing foundation under this makeup, just concealer, you know. So yeah, I think we're going to end this now. Mommy Twins, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you, um, Canary, Canary King, for joining me earlier. I hope you have a nice day at work. And thank you to everyone else who stopped by or maybe didn't stay, you know. And hopefully we'll have another live session. Just let me know whatever it is that you want us to talk about in the next live, and I'll get to it. Now I'm trying to figure out how to end this. Do I just exit, or is there something else I can do? What do I have to do? Okay, bye. I'm just going to exit. Bye. Have a nice day, mommy twins.